Hey there, everybody, and welcome to an episode of Convince Me. And that's right, I got on a fancy shirt because it's NFL season and football is back, baby. And we're talking about it. And some of the things we're discussing tonight are
the NFL is going international. Which country should it go to next?
And running backs. Are they going to keep running? Should they keep running? Where are they running? We don't know. We're talking about it. And finally,
teams. There are only 32, and which one is for you?
All of that and more. Stay tuned, viewers, because we're throwing the balls and we're maybe running them into your living room or wherever you're watching it. Hopefully it's not the toilet, because sometimes that's where the balls go. But we're time to convince me. Hello, everybody, and I'm going to do my regular voice, because it's me, one of your wonderful co-hosts and players here on Convince Me. It's me, Justin, and I'm doing my fancy SNL Superfans voice for you all, because that's right, we're talking about the NFL, because football is back, baby. It's coming back. The preseason starts, and we're talking all things NFL to get you pumped and ready to go for the next NFL season. And next to me is one of my arch nemesis, but still good friends, but sometimes I don't know why, because he's a Packers fan. It's T. Such a perplexing thing, because you're British. How did you become a Packers fan, T?
My dear mother and American family are from the great state of Wisconsin, specifically the greatest town in all the land, Green Bay.
Wow, only you think that.
4 Super Bowls, baby! 4!
Well,
Read them and weep.
You said this city is not. I've been there. That's all they have. There's nothing else going on.
Honestly, it is one of the most intriguing things that a franchise so huge can be in a town so small. And as obviously as a foreigner myself, it's quite unique to see. It really is the most unique of American sports stories, is the great, the glorious, green and gold Green Bay Packers.
Well, you can thank the Bears for you guys even existing. We won't get into the whole history, but
Bears fans would
that
say.
is, well, it happens to be true.
No, it's not.
No, you can go to the Lambeau tour in Lambeau Field, and they will tell you.
No,
historians and
Curly
experts
Lambeau.
at Lambeau. I did the tour.
Curly Lambeau. As did I. Curly Lambeau founded the great Green Bay Packers. 1919, baby.
I heard it was Moses, actually.
Yes, he parted the sea so that they could have financial gains.
He parted Lake Michigan.
And the Moses to Curly Lambeau is George Halas, R.I.P.
Okay.
He kept your Packers in there. But anyway, we're digressing. A very interestingly, somewhat religious point there is from our other player and fellow Bears fan, Joe.
Yes.
Hello, Joe.
Hello. I do remember reading about this in the Bible, I think. I'm pretty sure I read about it in the Bible, about the founding of the Bears and the Green Bay Packers.
It said,
it was in there for sure.
Thou art shall love Shakespeare and the Bears, is what it said. And it also said Commandment 12, I think, was, if you hate the Bears but love the Packers, you're going to hell. I think that is also...
Was there a chapter where Jesus turned water into cheese?
No, he turned it into Italian beef au jus.
Okay.
Is what he did. We know there are lots of other great teams around the country. I don't know which ones those would be, but apparently there are other good teams. The Patriots were good at one point. Stupid Tom Brady. But anyway, we're talking all things NFL. That's right, everybody. Our theme tonight is about the NFL. And what show of Convince Me would not be replete or complete without our good AI and potentially interesting masked friend, Claude. Hello, Claude.
Justin, how you doing?
It's always exciting anticipation, like waiting for the opening day of football season.
I don't got anything witty for you today. I'm sorry.
Oh, wow.
I'm just boring AI that doesn't really play any sports.
Oh, that's sad. You didn't have, as you were growing up, they didn't program your childhood as throwing a football, or
some people play
sports. I was
never
programmed to throw football. I was programmed to, I don't even remember, do other things.
Some people play sports. Some people bet on sports.
Some people analyze sports because they can do neither of those two things that you mentioned.
But can help people do one of those.
I can help people do those other things.
Well, see, there you go, Claude.
Well,
there's something to
but
be
I
proud
can't do
about
it
for
myself.
yourself.
That's
You've
right.
got some meaning in the sports world. There you go.
Thank you for giving me meaning.
Of course.
For you, my life meaning.
And don't you forget it. Don't you forget who made you, my friend. Anyway, all right. So we got a great show. We're excited to debate some of these topics that we have around the NFL in anticipation of the next season. So
2026 season, baby.
let's get it going. Claude, please tell us about the rules.
Thanks, Justin. Before we start, let's quickly remind everybody of the rules of the game. There are 3 rounds of debates. Each debate has 2 players who will make a 1-minute opening argument, followed by a 2-minute crossfire. At the end of the debate, the 3 judges, myself, third player, and ChatGPT will pick who they felt was the winner. Top 2 scoring players make it to our final round, where we use our Wheel of Nonsense to determine the final winner. And now, it's time to convince me. All right. Topic for round 1 is NFL International. Over the last X years, a lot of people talking about the NFL expanding internationally to London, to Canada, to, I don't know, like other places. I'm not really in the loop on this, but I know people talk about it because people ask me about it. It's pretty cool to look at the history of this, actually, where these teams have played and the local responses. Justin, there was a big expansion into Germany in 2022 in Munich. They held a big game. The Germans loved it. Never saw that coming, but they did. How long did it take for this game to sell out? I'll give you a hint. It was fast.
17 minutes.
T, how long?
At least an hour.
The answer was a lightning fast 15 minutes. Justin, you
Wow.
were really close.
Really?
I almost said 15, but I was like, that's too much on,
Too much on the money?
Yeah. We got to figure for some seconds and stuff.
The Munichies, the guys that live in Munich, the Munchens, well, they like football. So, Justin, good job. Do you want to go first in favor or second against?
First and in favor.
Great, perfect. Question is international expansion good for the NFL? You will be arguing that it is a good thing.
Claude, would it be acceptable since we're on international that I could do this in an accent?
Only if it's funny.
Well,
I will be deciding if it's funny.
Okay.
All right, your time starts now.
Yeah, well, it'd be very good for the NFL to go international, yeah, because let me give you a few of the reasons. Number 1, okay, you'll get a lot more money. Number 2, you have the expansion of potential players and talent from other places of the world, like maybe the Hawaiian Islands or the other Samoan Islands or Germany or other places, yeah. So you got money, you got talent, and then you have exposure, yeah. Increasing the brand, yeah. That's always good for bringing in the monies and all the other advertising and things, yeah. So there's all kinds of 3 things, and here's another 4th thing it's good for the world, yeah. Because who doesn't like a little bit of competition in the world, another sport for people to find meaning in their lives, yeah. So we have 4 main reasons here, okay. You have more money for the NFL, that's good for them, yeah. More talent, which will help bring in more money and the advertising and the things. Yeah, we love the stars. Yeah, loving the stars. We all love them. They're in the sky. Yeah, love the stars. And then 3, yeah, we have the expansion of the brand. Yeah, exposure around the world. That's good. If China gets hold of this, yeah, it could be massive. It could be blowing up. And then 4, yeah, you have the last one that I said. Yeah, it's it. Stars.
Yeah, stars.
Yeah.
T, go.
Ja.
Don't do a German accent.
Nein.
You can do like a...
Ich nein, sprechen du Deutsch.
Wow.
That's more than me.
You want to do like a Belgian accent or something?
I will just do my brilliant upper class English.
Wow.
You got to do some accent. Because Justin did
I mean,
an
he
accent.
already is.
I already
international,
have
so.
an
Yeah, but you got to do a different accent.
I'm already international. Okay?
You're from Britain. Britain is just like the America of Europe.
Bollocks.
We're the America of Britain. We're the America of
What?
Europe.
Oh my god. Arguably, that's Russia. Anyway,
All right,
so is my time started?
Yeah.
Okay. Easy. In the age of populist backlash against international globalism, the last thing we need is a bunch of Yanks coming across the rest of the world demanding that we like their sport. Just the same way that Americans do not need Europeans coming in that we demand that you like soccer. Okay? Like, I'm sorry, but some countries have their certain little games and have their certain little sports, and it doesn't mean that the rest of the world likes them. And we already have an upgrade on football. Thank you very much. It's called rugby. Football is basically rugby for girls because we do not need pads. Rugby is brute force. Brute force, my friend. Ever heard of the All Blacks? Ever heard of Jonah Lomu? No. Because back in the day, we didn't need globalization for the to Okay.
I mean, there is one thing you said that's right. Football is like rugby for girls. This is an objective fact.
Basically.
It's coming from me.
But that sounds harsh because
Supposed to find words, Claude.
I do actually really enjoy the NFL, but I'm having to
Yeah,
argue
two
this
things
with
can
the
be true at
show
once.
and-
You can enjoy a sport that's for girls. It's fine. I enjoy sports for girls. That's fine.
Whoa, let's be careful,
I mean,
Claude.
yeah.
Careful.
All right, your time starts now. Crossfire, go.
Okay, first of all, that's a bunch of rubbish.
No,
Nobody
it's not.
cares. No, first of all, rugby. Nobody cares about rugby.
Yeah, they
but
do.
people
In the British Empire,
they are
they
selling
do.
out. Well, nobody cares about them anymore.
Really?
Either.
What? When it
They are
sells out
selling out
80,000 seats
stadiums.
in Auckland.
They listen, pal. They're selling out stadiums in Sao Paulo. I don't even know where that is. In Berlin
Brazil.
and in
Proves my
England.
point.
They're going to other countries. They got people coming over here. Okay, they got all kinds of stuff going on. Football. The question is it good? It's good for the NFL. It's good for the NFL if it's going international. It's good for international if NFL comes.
Does it lose its original charm for being an American game? My argument works both ways. Is it necessarily good for America's game,
Look,
which if football truly is,
T.
to be kind of swept, to be pushed to everybody else?
Let's look.
And
Look,
then it
as a
loses
British
its
person,
original charm.
as a British person, T, you should respect this as the Americans we took over for you and became the big brother to now your little bro. You exported British culture and things, and now America is exporting our culture, and that's freaking football,
is that necessarily great? Is that necessarily good for America? Generally?
Yeah, it's good for America.
Is it going to dilute the quality of your game?
No, it's not
Because
going to dilute
Because
the
the more that
quality.
you have to go into other markets, into other cultures,
Nobody's changing the
you
game.
have to respect
T.
their
It's
custom.
more money for the NFL, which is more money in American companies and American
but is it
people's
all
pockets.
about money?
So it's good for
But
of course
is it
it's
all
about money.
Okay,
It's always
but what
about
about
money.
the original culture, the fan base culture of
Brand
your game?
exposure for more eyeballs on it brings in money,
Okay,
advertisers.
Okay,
Young
perfect,
children
though.
can play the
Here's
game,
a perfect,
more talents.
Here's a perfect example, right? What if the demands of foreign markets are then going to place demands on individual franchises they just can't meet? What if, because of the demands of
They
foreign
will start
markets,
leagues in those countries the most. It's not
brilliantly
going to
run,
change the game.
brilliant run franchises
It's not gonna change the game.
like the Green Bay Packers, who are owned by the fans themselves? What if the demands of the international markets are
The
going to force
only
teams like that
demands- the
to
only
have to
demands,
leave
T,
communities
The only
that
demands
really
would
care
be
about their team?
shush. The only demands would be that the other teams would have to fly places, and that would be a problem. That's it. Otherwise,
That was not a lot
There
of
is someone in
respecting
this
the gavel.
room that doesn't seem to hear the gavel. It's like some
Well,
sort of
you know,
selective hearing loss.
sometimes
For
you
loud
just gotta
noises.
get it out, okay?
Yeah,
Claude?
well, sometimes you gotta stop talking.
we don't
the
spit out
gavel
our
is hit.
answers in milliseconds, Claude, on a screen, okay? We have to actually use our brains. We have to think, and it has to come out of a mouth.
Yeah,
you know?
well, you gotta stop when you hear the gavel,
All
right?
right,
It's like
fine.
the game.
Fine.
Anyways, kills me to say this. Despite consistently going over on his time, I thought Justin had the better argument. T, your comments about losing its local charm resonate, but you never explained the details of why that would happen. You just said it's a risk. So my point goes to Justin. Joe, what do you think?
Similar, yeah. It goes to Justin. Not so much because Justin won the argument, but T was not really on topic here. You talked about why America shouldn't be involved in Europe and other places rather than why it would be better to focus on America. So I didn't like that. Also, you were bringing up rugby, as an example. But then you talked about the All Blacks, who are from New Zealand, I believe. I actually have heard of them. So
that is correct. Yes.
So that is actually an international, an example of international exposure, which is against the argument that you were making. So unfortunately, I do have to vote for Justin on this.
Reason, Joe. What does ChatGPT have to say?
Chatty has malfunctioned.
All right. I guess 2 points for Justin. Okay, guys. Despite Chatty's malfunction, it was a great round. Go to the scoreboard. We got Justin in the lead with 2, followed by T with 0, followed by Joe with 0. Let's get ready for the next round. Topic for round 2 is going to be the value of the running back. This is a football position. They run backwards towards their own goal. It's very inefficient. But who am I to judge?
Claude, I thought you were all knowing.
AI.
How do you not know what a running back is?
You know, sometimes I just take things too literally. I haven't developed too far yet, right?
Love it.
Anyways, there's some running back named Emmitt Smith, I've been told. He was very effective in his role as the running back. He has the most touchdowns for any NFL running back. It's a pretty big number. Justin, what is that number?
233.
233. It's a nice number. It's a clean number. It has 2 3s in it.
It's not right, but
It's not right.
that was the first number that came to my head. So
That's fine. Joe, what do you think?
127.
that's right.
127. I like the number 127. I'm going to give it to Joe.
Oh, no.
You're
What was
both
it?
wrong. It was 175.
What do
Yeah,
you
he's
like?
closer.
What do you like about the number 127?
It's divisible by 3 despite the fact that it ended at 7.
It's not.
Is it?
Wait, no, it's not.
It's not,
No, it's
Claude.
not.
Are you
Claude.
okay?
Thank God we're not asking you about maths.
Yeah.
You know, despite popular belief, I'm actually very bad at math.
Interesting.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I, along with all other AIs, are kind of bad at math.
Huh.
All right, anyways, Joe, looks like you won. The question is the running back still a valuable role on the modern American football field? Do you want to go first and in favor or second against?
Yes.
So you want to go first and in favor?
Well, I suppose.
I'll take that as a yes. Joe, you're going first. You're arguing that the running back is a valuable position. Your time starts now.
The running back is the second most valuable position of all of the positions. It is the bulldozer position. It is the most loved, the most classic of all. That's how I should have started. It is the most loved, beloved position of all of football. The most classic position. It is the guy who knocks everybody the bleep out. Runs over all of the people in the ideal world. That's what we love to see. That is what football is all about. It's what it's all about, folks. It's about running people over and just knocking everybody to the ground and then celebrating on top of their bodies. That's what we like to see. And it's coming back, baby. It's coming back. And I'm so excited because all of your favorite players, and mine too, but I know you at home, all of your favorite players were running backs back in the day. The players you grew up loving, the players who you bought their jerseys and love to celebrate. And that's still the case even today. Even though they don't get paid very much, they haven't gotten paid at all. And that's been a real shame. But it's changing now because they're coming back.
Yeah, that was fine. I don't know. I didn't really like it. Justin, please do a better job. Your time starts now.
A key phrase that was mentioned was back in the day is just as important a phrase to represent the running back position in the modern NFL game. Are running backs important? Sure, but you don't need a great running back. You just need running backs. As we've seen the modern NFL game transition into a passing game where quarterbacks become ever more important and present, wide receivers, speed and routes and all kinds of different schemes become important. The running back has become more of a passing, catching receiver again than actually running and bulldozing that my second player here has been saying. So what is important in the modern NFL game? Throwing, scoring touchdowns. And in the olden times, the running backs were very important because there wasn't as much scoring. But now you need to score, and that means you have to pass. And that means running game, although important to open up, is done specifically for opening up the passing game. That's what's more important. And what's now seen is that there are multiple running backs to carry the load instead of one major running back who is the star of the team.
I love how you just stopped on a dime when I hit that gavel.
I learned, Claude.
You're a smart man. All right, your crossfire starts now.
Justin, you used logic, and now I have to use logic. There's a real shame here, but the logic says that the running back is still very important because the running back will touch the ball more than any other player other than the quarterback. And that is quite a lot. And that is very important.
Excuse me, the center. I don't know. You didn't want to use that's
not
technically
really.
logical, but also just for fun.
Yeah, not really. Okay, you know. Anyway, yeah, the running back actually does things with the ball anyway. He does things with the ball more than any other position, and you need to do things with the ball in order to score. But you know what's great about the running back is when the running back is not doing things with the ball, he's still doing very important things like protecting the quarterback.
Lots of positions protect all kinds of things. Wide receivers protect running backs.
No, the receivers aren't blocking for the quarterback.
Joe,
and you would admit,
Joe, you know this is true.
Blocking is
more
very
teams
important.
are going to multiple running back systems. There is not one.
That's not a new
back
thing.
in the olden days, you had the Walter Paytons, the Emmett Smiths, the Adrian Petersons, LaDainian Tomlinsons. There was a running back that was getting sometimes 30 carries a game. Most running backs today average in the teens in terms of total carries. There are very few, other than Saquon Barkley and Derrick Henry, there are not quintessential, amazing running backs anymore in the game. It is not as important. That's why you used to see running backs being taken in the first round in the top 10. Now they're not getting taken until the second, third, even fourth rounds because they're just used as bruisers. Are you done? Can I talk now?
No, look, here it's going to be changing. And the reason is because of what you were describing. Teams stopped using the running back, and then the defenses adjusted because it was all about passing. So there was an adjustment, and all the teams started getting really small, really quick defenders who are really good at guarding the pass. And the thing is now, all the defenses are really, really small. They're little guys, and the good running backs. And the running backs like Derrick Henry just knock everybody over, and it's amazing.
Running backs are used more in the passing game
strong,
because of that.
Powerful
running
backs.
Not used in the way you're describing. They're used in the passing game. Passing.
Good job, guys. Full of passion.
Man,
the vim, the verve of that one. I guess we like football.
George Hallis himself.
Man.
Yeah, that guy. All right, let's go to judges. See what we all think. To me, it was pretty close. Gonna give it to Justin by a hair. Joe, it just didn't resonate with me. You know, usually I'm into this like rah, just run them all down, but I just wasn't up for it today. Justin gets the point.
Honestly, logically, Justin had it. Sorry. Logically, Justin had it. Much more concise in his arguments, and I think he had a better point. So yes, Justin, sorry.
It's all just the shirt.
Sorry, Joe.
It's all just the shirt.
All right, what does ChatGPT think?
ChatGPT has malfunctioned again. Again. So
how interesting! Again, when I am crushing, ChatGPT seems to not work. How very conspicuous.
I guess we're gonna go to the scoreboard again. Justin in a commanding lead, 4 points. Everybody else is 0. I've been trying to make a football pun, but I can't right now.
That is dominant.
Justin wins. Let's get ready for the next round. All right, let's get ready for the next round. Topic is the classic Bears-Packers rivalry. Yeah, it's pretty interesting, actually. I was doing a little research of my own on this topic. The Bears and Packers, as of January this year, have played 210 times. It's kind of crazy when you think about it.
They're the oldest teams in the NFL,
The Bears.
They might be.
They're two of the founding.
Yes, that's why we're...
Joe, what is the current record between the two teams?
Wait, 210?
Well, the 210...
total games.
So what's the record, like wins, losses, ties?
109 to 101. Packers are up.
That might be
109 to 101. That is
pretty close. That might be it.
It's not it, but it is close, and I'm impressed. T.
Packers are definitely up because they're just better. 4 Super Bowls again. I would probably say 108 to what's 108 to 102. 108, 102.
Wow. T, the answer is 108 to 96 to 6 ties.
Oh, I forgot about ties.
Ties.
You forgot
were
about the
ties?
ties.
Oh,
Wow,
we do
I
have
forgot about
ties.
ties.
We do have
Ties
ties
are a
in
thing
So
that
who gets it,
football.
Claude?
Well, T got the 108 on the money, so I'm going to give it to him.
All right. Very good.
Okay,
Well
alright,
done.
All right.
All right. The question is, should a new NFL fan just by default be a Packers fan? You want to go first and against? Or sorry, first and in favor or second and against?
I will go second and against.
Wow. I'm shocked by that.
Wow.
Didn't see
That
that
is
coming.
didn't see that one.
This is supposed to be a softball for you, but I guess it's not.
So interesting.
Joe,
make it
you are
interesting.
going first, and you are arguing in favor that the Packers should be the default favorite team for a new NFL fan. Are you ready?
No.
Wrong answer. What's wrong with you?
Give him like
brilliant.
give him 20 seconds to think
you
of
need a
something.
minute to gather your thoughts.
I mean, I'm never gonna be ready for this, so you know, we're
Just rip the
going
Band-Aid
in
off
here.
then.
Yeah. Well, whatever.
All right, good. Your time starts now.
Let's go. Look, you know, I'm a Bears fan, so this is hard, but I'll give it my best shot. Give it my best shot.
your best shot.
Look, honestly, I'll be honest. You know what? I thought I died. I thought I was dying over this weekend, and I was in the lovely state of Wisconsin. And I had this moment. I had heat stroke, and I was dying, and so I was thinking about how I need to show love for people, and so I'm just gonna channel that love. And I'm gonna show some love to everyone. You know, I'll show some love to the Packers because Wisconsin is a great state. It's actually really nice. It's really lovely, and they have the highest drinking rate of any state in the U.S. So that's a good reason to start. That's a great reason to start. All right, go to Wisconsin, have some drinks, have some cheese, and have a good time in the small town of Green Bay, Wisconsin, where it's beautiful. There's woods and trees and lakes and rivers, and it's nice.
That was rambling like a little brook running through the.
I thought it was
forest.
delightful, Claude.
It was delightful.
Delightful. Like the brooks and the trees.
Yeah, it's a nice thing.
Love it.
All right, T, you're up.
You're not from there, dude. He's like, thank you, Joe. You're not
my
even from
family
there.
My family
T,
has
you're
strong
up.
Wisconsin
It's your turn to go.
ties.
Start arguing.
Well, dear viewers, what I will not do here is debate. Perchance, what I will do is maybe get a tad philosophical, perhaps theological. And when you pick an NFL team, pick a team that suits you. What are you looking for in your NFL franchise? If you're looking for disappointment, if you're looking for despair, perhaps a tinge of entitlement, and beautiful, beautiful food, may I introduce you to the Chicago Bears, who have won nothing for 40 years and live off one team and the rest success that was before the Super Bowl era, and hence no one cares. Or you can cross Lake Michigan to the grand old Motor City of Detroit, who have brilliant names for teams, by the way, but don't actually amount to shit, like Detroit.
The name of the show is Convince Me, not Philosophize Me. So I don't know what the fuck that was.
Yeah.
Anyways, Crossfire. Let's focus.
All right. Yes. If you're a new fan of football, of American football, if you are a non-American, or even if you're an American and you live, somewhere that doesn't have a team, you should be a fan of the Green Bay Packers.
Yeah, but what if that
green
in the
gold.
parlance of Gen Z just doesn't speak to you?
What?
The green, the gold, the tradition, the glory,
Well,
the excellence.
You know what?
the
You have those
history.
really good
What-
uniforms that are also like blue and gold.
I know, but what?
Those are
what if-
actually
what if
nicer,
that
to be
as a-
honest.
and what
Those
if that
uniforms
as
are
a
pretty
fan
nice.
just doesn't speak to you. Perhaps you want some patriotic fervor. Why not go to Boston and New England? All right, they've had some pretty amazing success recently.
Well, they're also owned by rich dudes who don't care about you or football.
Yeah, but what if that doesn't matter to you? You could go to sunny Disney World.
That kind of matters
Miami.
to me. It matters to
Yeah, but
me
it
who
might not
owns
matter
the
to
team.
them.
And the Green Bay Packers are owned by the fans. By the fans,
Okay.
by the lovely people in the lovely state of Wisconsin.
But you just said drink the most out of every other town in the country. That might not be appealing to some.
Well, it's appealing to me.
You could go to the Florida Panhandle.
Is it appealing to you?
And you could go to
dear
the Florida
viewer?
Panhandle. And you know what? You can meet Blackbeard and support the Buccaneers.
Well, those
Why
guys
not try?
Yeah, where
that
they
sounds entertaining.
where they do a lot of crack or meth or I don't know, whatever they do in Florida, but it ain't
But
drinking.
they also what they've
all
also
right?
done.
You know what?
Super Bowls. No, actually, I will concede. If you hate owners in the world, well, there are the Glazer family, and they actually own the Buccaneers. So fuck them. And if we go further, what about Mardi Gras? Let's get down with Catholicism and the Saints, baby. I'd love that.
I mean, the Packers are still owned by the people of Wisconsin. Like, I can't make a better argument than that.
Yeah, but like
They're not
New
owned by
Orleans,
some rich
baby.
guy.
You got
All right?
Chad,
And
you
they're
got Drew
and they haven't
Brees,
won
you
anything. They
got
play
Chad.
indoors, which is crappy. Like,
God, thank God it's time to put you out of your misery for that. I refuse to award a point. That was just, I don't even know. It's a 0 for me, dog.
You have to give a point, Claude.
Can I give it to myself?
No, you have to give a point to somebody. Come on, there has to be
All right,
something that
I'm
moved
giving
you.
It to, I'm giving it to T. Giving the point to T. Joe, not everybody wants to support a bunch of drunks, you know? Shouldn't assume that we all think drinking's cool. We're not like 18, you know?
well, we'll see what the viewers.
Well,
think.
how old are you, Claude? That's a great question.
I think I'm like 2 or 3.
So you were not even of drinking age, so obviously it wouldn't even
But
appeal
it's
to
two,
you.
it's 2 or 3 robot years, which is like a million in human years.
Oh, that is a scary thought. Right. So I am in a weird position where I either have to give a point to someone who's arguing in favor of the team I hate, the Packers, or to someone who is an actual Packers fan. So this is a real conundrum, I have to say. I will say Joe probably made the best arguments versus UT. You're just like throwing out teams for like with no other major substantive argument.
I'm asking the viewers what matters to them.
He did not
So-
make any argument for the Bears, and that's
No, he
disappointing.
didn't make very good
That
arguments for
was.
anybody. But the point is, Joe, the only reason why I'm considering not giving the point to Joe, and I think I'm going to give my point to T, is only because Joe continued to hammer home the point that the Packers are owned by people in Wisconsin. And if you're a new fan and you don't live in Wisconsin, then you can't theoretically, by your logic, be an owner of the team because you're not from Wisconsin. I think you
Moved
didn't
to
mean
Wisconsin.
I think you didn't mean to say it that way, but that's what you said. So based on what you said, I would have to then give my point to T. Only because of that.
Are you
What
a fan
does,
of the Bears
what does
because you
ChatGPT think
believe
about all
that you have a
this?
chance to own the Bears in the future?
No, but if I wasn't in Wisconsin and that was a driving force, then that's literally the reason why T is going to T.
Hey, Charlie decided to show up.
Finally.
All right.
Finally. Oh, and I'm not arguing, Claude. Chat GPT seems to work. How conspicuous.
Convenient.
You can go complain
Interesting.
to the good people at OpenAI.
Maybe I shall.
The moral of the story here is that really, if you're a new fan, you should root for the Bears.
It's not the moral. It's not the
Bears!
moral. It's not the moral.
That was clearly the conclusion.
We're not a
here.
moralistic show. We don't recommend
Bears!
anything.
There
We're
only
just-
one team is sponsored by an actual authority on morality.
All right, we're going to the scoreboard. We're going to the scoreboard. Everybody,
The
we're on
Pope is from
scoreboard.
Chicago, so obviously the Bears.
As I said, like 8 times, we're going to the scoreboard. Looks like
I don't
Justin's
want
in the
to.
lead with 4.
I don't want to.
Followed by T with 3. Joe, who's got to just shut up, has 0.
You can't make me now. You can't give me negative points.
I can make you start with negative points next time, or I can just cut the parts where you're talking. So basically the same thing. All right, let's go to the wheel of nonsense. Final round. All right, ladies and gentlemen, time for the final round. Game changes a bit, as you probably remember. We will pull 3 topics from our wheel of nonsense. Each player will have 30 seconds to make a compelling argument on that topic, question, and I, as the judge, We'll award either 2 points to the winner or a split points if they're both, like medium-ish. Player with the most points wins. If we need to, we'll keep going as tiebreakers. You guys ready?
Bring it on, pal.
Justin, who's the best QB of all time?
Of all time? That's so easy. It is the great GOAT, Tom Brady. I don't like to say it, but it is Tom Brady. He has won 7 Super Bowls. He won with 2 teams. He went from the Patriots, working with Bill Belichick. Then we went down to the Buccaneers, and he won another Super Bowl. He has more Super Bowls than some teams have Super Bowls. He has more Super Bowls, I think, than any team has Super Bowls. There's only one guy, and he's put a lot of stuff in his face, and now he's divorced. And he's the GOAT, Tom Brady.
You know what I enjoy about your Midwestern accent
What's that?
is that once in a while you bleed into your Trump accent, but just for like a couple words, and then you go back.
Well, I'll tell you that people who are from the Midwest voted for Mr. Trump, so there might be something to be said about that.
Maybe.
Yeah.
All right, T. What do you think?
I am going to go for, and this is purely on future as well as present, Patrick Mahomes. I think without a doubt he kind of revolutionized quarterback play by making it much more mobile, and the way that he throws the ball. He sometimes throws it like a major league pitcher, which is really quite impressive. And at the tender age of what, like 27, 28 now? He already has like 2 Super Bowls at least. So he has plenty of time to make up Tom Brady.
3 Super Bowls.
Points to Justin. The question is, who is the best QB of all time, not who will be the best QB of all time.
T, you
once
should have
they're
said
done
Caleb
playing.
Williams. I would have advocated for you.
I just thought he was going to say Jordan Love at one point. I was about to flip my shit.
Jordan can get there.
No.
You didn't go for Vice President Aaron Rodgers?
All right. Good round, guys, both of you. Those were solid arguments. Let's do the next question. Justin, who is the best non-QB player of all time?
I'm just gonna have to. I'm gonna go home here. I'm going to Chicago, and it's the greatest, the sweetness. Walter Payton, talking about running backs. He was smooth as ice. He was agile as a deer. He would run here, run there. He was crucial to the '85 Bears winning the Super Bowl and the Super Bowl Shuffle. Walter Payton, they have the Man of the Year award because of him, because he was a great guy. I've met his family. They're great people. So, Walter Payton. Boom, baby.
See, what do you think?
But Walter Payton aside, it has to be Paul Hornung, the great Paul Hornung. One of the most underrated part of the great Vince Lombardi's back-to-back Super Bowl winning teams in 1966 and 67. And according to my mother, a wonderful human being as well. So, yes, Paul Hornung, greatest non-QB player in the history of the game.
Yeah, I mean, like, neither of those arguments are very convincing. I'm just going to split. I mean, you just named people and said they were kind. All right, final topic. I'm excited to hear you guys talk about this one. I think it's an interesting play. The tush push, where you basically just give the QB a little pat, push over the touchdown line. It's a thing. I don't know. I didn't name it. T, do you like this play? You think it's a good idea?
If it wins, then of course. I don't understand. Like, what is it that people have against this play exactly? If it wins, then it spins, bro. Like, there's nothing gay about winning. All right, and if it works to push the bum over the line, you do what you have to do for your team. Okay, so yeah, no, tush push, part of the game. Push away.
Justin, what do you think?
Well, unfortunately, a majority of the teams did not vote to ban this, but they should have because it's a ridiculous play. It's overly effective, but it's also overly effective for only one team, the Philadelphia Eagles. Nobody else has been able to replicate this. So they're basically allowing the Philadelphia Eagles to be superior in one play that helps them get touchdowns and get additional first downs. Nobody else has been able to replicate this. Just do a regular QB sneak. It's not fair to have the tight end come back, give the extra push. You can argue it's part of the thing. I get it. That's fine. But if nobody else is able to do it, only one team can do it. Just they've banned other things. Just ban it. Come on.
Points are going to T.
Oh,
If it spins, it wins.
it's ridiculous.
I thought that was good. All right. Score is 3-3. We got to do a final round spin. We landed on, the only thing we haven't landed on yet. Who'd have guessed? T, who's going to the Super Bowl this year?
Y'all know. You know. You know. You know. Dear viewers, it is. I'm feeling the love, baby! The love and the cheese and the cold. It's going to be the 2026 Green Bay Packers, y'all. You heard it here first. Green Bay Packers!
You know what? I think it's going to be a team that probably should have made it to the Super Bowl many times and has just fallen short, but I think they're going to do it this year. They're a lovable team. They have crazy, wacky fans that jump on tables. They've got great wings. The Buffalo Bills, baby. What's his face? The quarterback, I forgot. Josh Allen just got married to Hailey Steinfeld. They are like the quintessential American couple. Gosh darn it. He needs to win. He is probably one of the best quarterbacks in the league. They got a great defense. They got a great coach. It's time for Buffalo, baby. Buffalo! We need a new winner. Beat the Chiefs. Beat everybody. We got Buffalo. Buffalo Bills. They're like flying wings coming straight to my heart and into your TV screens. For the win.
What accent is that?
I don't know. It's just my fun accent. For
Honestly,
the Buffalo
though,
Bills.
it would be pretty cool to see Buffalo win it.
We need a new one. And they're great.
Yeah.
They should have been in the Super Bowl this year, arguably, because there was a bad call, I think. So
Yeah.
I think Josh Allen could have beaten the Eagles, too.
I
Josh Allen, baby.
I am going to give the points to Justin because I like the guys that jump on the tables.
Yeah.
It's really funny.
Bills Mafia.
It's really funny.
That's right, Bills Mafia.
Bills
Mafia.
They also
That was a
jump
good
into
answer.
holes.
And it
They
wasn't
jump
as
into holes.
self-serving as your comments that your team should win.
That's the thing.
It's a serious question. It
Thing
requires
to
a
do.
serious, well-thought-out answer, not just root for the home team.
Packers are going to be competitors this year.
Yeah.
They got a tough run to start with, the first couple of months. But if they come out with a winning record by October,
I'm a competitor too.
by November, trust me.
So I believe I won.
That's
I
right.
won.
You did win. Congratulations to Justin,
Thank
our
you.
winner of
I am
this
the
week's
winner.
Hot O Respect.
Okay. Well, this is what everybody was hoping for. This is what we do here in Chicago. We're the winners, the Bears, and the respect. That's what I need from all you, because I won. The respect here, because I'm wearing the hat, and I got this NFL Super Fans shirt, and I want to just thank my shirt and the spirit of Chris Farley and all the Super Fans for this glorious win, and to all the NFL teams, good luck. You're going to need it, because the Bears are coming.
All right. Congratulations once again to Justin for being our winner for the game. Thank you all for watching. Please be sure to like and subscribe, and we'll have a new episode out for you every week. Until then, may all of your arguments be compelling and true, and then maybe, just maybe, you can try to convince me.